Hey guys, it's Dave with MACkites. Do you have your Backroll hand drags dialed in and you want to add a little bit more style, a little bit more flair to it? Then stay tuned. We're going to talk about how to add a hat drag into it, and at the very end show a little bit of an extra clip of how you can be drinking a beer while you're finishing this trick. So let's jump into it. So to do extra things with a Backroll hand drag, honestly you do everything you're used to. Like really there's no change to the trick at all. So get that dialed in first. Be sure you've got your Backroll hand drags in locked, you know you're comfortable with it. And then one of the things that I love to do is I always wear a hat, or most of the time I wear a hat when I'm kiting. And right now I'm wearing the MACkite hat that we have on the website. So what's fun to do with this one is actually to add a bit of flair, is to, as you're doing the Backroll hand drag, is pop that hat off, drag that through the water instead of that backhand, or the front hand, sorry, and then pull the loop, and as you're coming around you can try to add a little bit in and toss that cap back on as you're coming into the landing. So the key with doing this and basically following the exact same thing you would do with the Backroll hand drag is coming in with some speed, popping off that edge, and then I like to have the hat already in your hand. It just gives you one less thing to think about at the beginning. So hat off, come up, start bringing the kite up to 12, pop off that edge, lean back into the water and look for it, get that hat dragging, and make sure you're holding on tight, because when that catches all that water, it's going to want to pull backwards a bit. So drag that through, and then as you're coming around and finishing the loop and the rotation, it gives you a chance as you're in the air to pop that cap back on, or for the first ones you can do it and just finish, land, pop it on right away, look to your friends, show off a little bit, and get you going on that one. And then as you get a little bit more into it, you can start to pop that hat off as you're popping, drag it through, and at the end when you have that loop and that pull up a little bit, you'll just swing the cap back on, spot your landing, stomp it, and then ride away and be one of the cool guys on the beach. So as I said, there's a little bit of extra teaser at the end here. One extra thing you can do is do this exact same thing, and in this clip here you'll see just grabbing a drink, whether it's a beer, some water, things like that. You can actually ride through, hold that drink in hand, same thing, pop off that edge as you're swinging through it, have a drink. As you pull the loop and come around, look to spot your landing, take whatever it is away from your face just in case you crash so you don't catch that one. But it's really easy to add that one in too, and it's just a way to have a bit more fun on the water. So see you guys out there and try this one on your next session.